In this video, I'll show you how to add a drop-down text in Squarespace. Once you are on your Squarespace website, the first step is to head over to the top bar, and on the left-hand side, simply click on Edit so we can start customizing our website. Now, once you are on your Squarespace website, the first step is to head over to the section where you want to add a drop-down text. Let's say I have a blank section, and this is where I want to add my drop down text. And what you want to do to add a drop down text is to add an accordion block. In order for you to do that, head over to the top and left corner and click on Add Block. Now, on Add Block, you want to scroll down until you find Essentials. Now, under Essentials, you want to head over to Accordion. And if you can't find Essentials in Accordion, there is a search bar at the very top. And from here, just simply search for Accordion. Now, on the accordion, you want to hold and drag within your desired section. And as you can see, we now have an accordion block. Now, in order for you to edit the accordion item, you want to head over to the accordion, just simply click on it, and at the top, click on the pencil to edit. Now, on the right hand side, we have two tabs, one for content and one for design. Now, on the content tab, this is where you can change your accordion items. Now, if you head over to one accordion item and just simply click on it, and here we can add a title as well as a description. What you could also do is delete an accordion item if you only want to add one drop down text. And to do that, head over to one accordion item, and on the right hand side, click on the trash bin to delete. Now, what you could also do is add another item, and to do that, head over to the bottom of the accordion item and click on Add Item. Now, besides adding the title as well as the description, if you head over to the design tab, this is where we can design our accordion block. On the text, you have here the title, which will be at the very top. And on the description, this will be the drop down text. Now, on the title, you have here the heading. Now, on the style section, if you click on the drop down, you can choose from heading number 1 up to paragraph number 3. Now, at the bottom of the title, you can set the alignment to the left, the middle, or the right. Now, on the description, you will have three options. On the drop down for style, in here you have paragraph number 1, 2, as well as 3. Now, on the width section, I do suggest, now this is depending on how you want it to look like, but you want to set it as large. It will add, or what it will do is it will add a lot of space in order for the text to look more appealing. And on the right hand side, if you click on the three dots for more actions, in here you can even set a custom width. Now, on the padding, I do suggest that you set it as small. However, you do have a option for small, medium, and large. And on the three dots for more actions, you can even add a custom padding at the top, right, bottom, and left. You can also set the alignment of the description from the left, the middle, to the right. Now, at the bottom, we have here the design. In here, you can expand the first item if you have multiple items within your accordion block. You can also allow to open multiple items. Now, on the dividers, this is what we call it as the lines at the top and the bottom. If you want to add a drop down text, but you don't want to add a divider, you can just simply toggle this off. Now, if you do want to set it on, and if you have a lot of drop down text, in here you can show the first and the last and set a thickness of small, medium, large, and even add a custom thickness depending on how you want it to look like. Now, on the opacity section, if you do want to add a divider but you want to make it subtle, in here you want to hold on the circle and drag it to the very left. And as you can see, it will add a divider, but it will just be very subtle. On the icon, this is where you can change it from a plus sign, and if you click on the drop down, you can even change it to an arrow. Now, an arrow is when you click on this one, the drop down text will show. Now you can even change the icon size from small, medium to even large, and on the three dots for more actions, you can set a custom size. It will also be the same for the icon thickness. You can set it to small, medium, and even large. And on the icon placement, you can set this to be at the left or at the right. Now, on the row padding, you can also set it to small, medium, and large, but I do suggest if you want to make it compact, you want to keep it small. Now, at the bottom, you have here the background. Now, you can set a background for your drop down text, and in here, you can also change the background color. So on the right hand side, if you click on the palette, in here you can choose from one of your site-wide palettes, or what you could also do is add a custom color. Now on the stroke, this will act as the border in Squarespace. So if you want a solid stroke, it will look exactly like this. If you want a dotted stroke, then it will look exactly like this. Now on the stroke, you can change the stroke color. So on the right hand side, if you click on the palette again, you can choose from one of your site-wide palettes, or add a custom color. Now, on the thickness, you can also set this to small, medium, or large. And on the three dots for more actions, you can also set a custom thickness. Now, on the corner radius, if you have a background as well as a stroke, you can round the corners. And on the left hand side, this is to round all of the corners at an equal value. Let's say you want to make this or set this value to 20, then it will round the corners. You can also set a custom value for each and every corner. And on the padding, you can also set it to small, medium, and even large. You can also add a blend mode as well as a blur to either the element or the backdrop. And once you are finished with how your accordion block looks like, just simply click on a random section. Now, with your accordion block, you can simply place this to a section where you want it to be. Let's say I want to place this at the very top of the section. So just simply hold on the accordion block and drag within your desired section. Now, if you do want to test the drop down text out, simply head over to the top bar and on the left hand side, click on save. And on the right hand side, simply click on exit. And that will take you to your website preview. Now, from here, you want to scroll down to the accordion block. And as you can see, when we click on the arrow, it will add a drop down text. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions in the comment section below, and I will try my best to help you out.